and Dublin Airport has said that further disruption could be expected and to check in.
Well, on that note, we have with us Eoghan Corry, who is travel journalist at travelextra.ie. Eoghan, those are the immediate impacts. I assume we are going to see more impacts on aviation, given that people's capacity to get to airports across that entire region will have been significantly impacted.
Big time, Anton. 3 airports significantly impacted. Lisbon, by a margin, the worst impactors. Madrid also, about 20 flights Madrid, and about maybe 10, 15 in Barcelona. But over 120 lost in Lisbon, and we've seen it trickle to almost a standstill. You'd be getting up to 40 movements an hour. It's gone down to 7 or 8. At one stage, it was only 2 in the hour between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And there is the knock-on is worse than that, because there's footage on the internet of, the traffic coming to a halt around Lisbon Airport and people getting out and walking along the road. At one stage, they had to close the terminal because of the chaos within the terminal. People were really reasonable about all of this, but there is also big knock-ons for paperwork, boarding passes, all of those things. You can't just abandon the entire online boarding system because of security concerns. In my own case, I'm monitoring a very close family friend whose remains are being brought home due to fly from Malaga. The paperwork for that very complicated operation, all in chaos, is probably going to make the next flight. The knock-on through the evening is going to get worse because it seemed to... All the 3 airports affected seem to have got through the first couple of hours fairly well. But for instance, the 3 cancelled flights, one of them is a Dublin-based aircraft that's supposed to be coming home from Lisbon tonight. The TAP Air Portugal outbound and inbound were both lost. We did fairly well in Dublin flights. We didn't lose a large proportion of them, but I do, and they will. The other major airports that we do for the sun routes, Faro and Malaga, weren't as badly affected. But there will be probably a little bit more to get through. And as I say, getting to and from the airport and all of that paperwork, boarding passes, that has been a bit of a nightmare.
Eoghan, I should say, thank you very much. Eoghan Corry.
Always a pleasure, Anton.
Travel journalist at travelextra.ie, joining us there.